Yo, what's up? How you doing, everybody? We're back with another episode of Channel Control, and I am Rob. How you doing? Here is Matt.
Hi, everybody. I'm Matt. That's Rob. BC is here. Did you air something there?
Yeah, I put something there.
Oh, good. You saw BC. By the way, that's the back of Rob's head. That's the back of my head.
Uh-huh. I didn't set up the computer to put anything up there. So, you're going to look in there and see the camera right there.
Hey, we're just going to break the fourth wall all over the place.
Everywhere.
Somewhere, BC's having a hemorrhage.
He probably is.
Or an aneurysm, one of the two.
Well, Marine Corps birthday was fun.
Hoorah.
We had cake. We didn't listen to the Commandant of the Marine Corps give his speech. Veterans Day, another success. Went out to the bar.
You got hammer drunk.
Oh yeah, it was bad. Because people in there were just like, oh, you're Marine? Here's a drink. Oh, you're Marine? Here's a drink.
Yep, that's how that works.
But this was a bar that had a bunch of freaking military people in it, so yeah.
Oh, wow. So that bar made their money's worth.
Military people got effed up in that bar. Alright? So let's go into some news. And the first thing I'm going to start off with is Stan Lee has died.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. It hurts, man. This one sucks. You know, it sucks because it's Stan Lee. I know a lot of people are like, well, he was 95. And my first reaction was, well, he was 95.
Yeah.
But then the other side of it is like, you know, it sucks whenever you have this, you know, visionary, this innovator, this all-around just great guy. You know, a lot of the times, you know, you never really feel like you get to know a lot of these celebrities that are out there. But I feel like Stan Lee, I feel like we all really knew him. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, this is a guy who, you know, he kind of fell into success just by doing his own passion, you know, and he hated it. He broke through barriers just so that way he could do his own thing and get the comics and the superheroes that we enjoy
the stories
today.
that he wanted to do.
I mean, yeah.
Who else would have came with something like Black Panther back in the day?
Exactly. You know, there was that, and then, you know, before then, his first thing was Fantastic Four. Before then, he was just miserable. He wanted to get out of it. He hated everything that he did. And that was mainly because they wouldn't let him do his own stories. Mm-hmm. So finally, he just put in, you know, I think it was... He put in Fantastic Four into just some throwaway thing. No, it wasn't that. He made Fantastic Four. They were like, okay, whatever, that's fine. And then he had the idea for Spider-Man. And then the Amazing Comics was just kind of, nobody was caring about that anymore. And so he just threw that one in there.
Was it Amazing or was it Timely Comics that he had before?
I don't remember.
The company he was before was Timely Comics.
Yeah.
They became Marvel.
Well, I knew there was an issue. It was an
issue. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and so like that one, nobody was really caring about that anymore. So he just threw it on there without anybody knowing. And then everybody was like, he gets called into the office and they're like, what did you do? And he was just like, well, nobody uses it. He's like, well, everybody loves it. So it's just hilarious, you know. And,
keep going.
Yeah, and he became like this god amongst, you know, superheroes and not even just comics. I was gonna say comics, but it's not even just comics. I mean, he extends far beyond that of comics.
Yeah, and he's got to start there, but yeah, like you said, he's gone way beyond that.
Yeah, and now he can watch all over us, and you know, from Odin, where he sits.
The only negative that I have about Stan Lee was that
you can need to get out.
He put his name on everything. Even if he didn't create it. He went in the room, someone else made it. He was like, yeah, I'm a co-creator of that.
I mean, if you're Stan Lee, do you say no?
Yeah, I heard he was kind of a hothead back in the day. But
I'm sure he was, but everybody is.
Yeah, but he kind of took people's characters as like, yeah, I'm a co-creator of that.
I mean, if you're under him, I guess so. If he at one point was like, oh, let me look at this sketch you over. Oh, that looks great. Co-creator.
Yeah, he pretty much perfected that whole, you work here, anything you create is mine.
Yeah.
So,
but, you know, I I mean, I can't fault the man. I really can't. I mean,
Yeah, you can't, because in his doing that, you don't run into the licensing issues that DC had
Exactly.
with all their characters. It was like,
man.
Marvel was like, yeah, go ahead, use it.
Shoot. I remember Superman got so sued.
Oh.
The creators of Superman, man. What was it? I still remember that one of the stories about why people were like, why do you name your characters like Peter Parker, Bruce Banner, Sue Storm, like all these double, like this alliteration. And I'll never forget, he was like, his response was just the greatest. He was like, well, it's just because I can't remember all of the names. So I just put the same initial so that way I can remember all the names. I'm like, it's so genius. Like, I just love it. I love Stan Lee. It sucks. And
I know I heard that before, but now you mentioned it again, I'm like, yeah, everyone's got the same goddamn
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Any one of his characters, if you go back, you'll be like, oh my god, that's right. You'll see that he has double the same letter for both the first name and the last name. It's just great. It's funny.
It's magnificent.
Yeah. But anyway,
Stan Lee, you will be missed, but your legacy continues to go on and make billions of dollars for
real.
Disney.
For real.
And speaking of Disney,
Yeah, go ahead.
we finally have the name. It will be Disney Plus.
Disney Plus what?
That's it, Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
No, that's the name of the service. Disney Plus.
What does it equal?
No, it's equal to anything. It's just Disney Plus.
It's math.
No, it is not.
Look, a plus sign is a math symbol.
Now, the thing is, I didn't listen to the meeting that they had, the audio meeting, but we do know that it's going to be the home for Star Wars, Marvel, and Disney shows. They're just everything Disney, everything else that they do. Like they have stuff coming up with shows based around Monsters Inc.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Of course, we talked about this on Critical Nerd Podcast, which you guys will be able to hear when?
Soon,
Very soon.
When someone finishes their transitions.
You will be able to hear it. But I said that they should name this thing The Wonderful World.
Yeah, I think that was a brilliant idea. That really would have been.
I mean, they already had The Wonderful World of Disney, which is a show they had from way back when, and it's been up and down throughout the generations, but they just name it The Wonderful World. Everyone will know what it is.
It's true, but I can understand why they wouldn't go that direction. And the reason being is trendiness. Whenever you're going to create an app, whenever you're going to create a streaming service, you want something to be trendy, that people can like roll off the tongue. It's like, hey, let's turn on the Wonderful World app versus Disney Plus. Let's turn that on. So Wonderful World is a little wordy, and I think that's kind of the issue is that we live in a day and age where people want to shorten things. Like you're so cray, like totes, goats.
Totes my goats.
So I don't think people want to hear like Wonderful World when it could be Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Disney will have their new streaming service, Disney Plus. We hope to see lots of good things on there. I'm waiting for The Mandalorian.
Dude, The Mandalorian's gonna be dope.
The one thing we want to talk about is what do you think their pricing is going to be? I'm saying anywhere between $80 and $120.
And you're talking annually.
Yeah, that's annually. That's where everything seems to fall.
Well, I think.
And they said they were going to be competitive with Netflix. But this was last year.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, DC Universe is $75 a year.
But the first year they gave you, instead of 12 months, it was 15 months. So they gave you an extra 3 months.
Yeah.
So, but it's still $75 annually for DC Universe.
Right. And then for Netflix, I think, what is it? Because I can't remember how much they raised the price to, but I want to say it was like around 11, right?
It's roughly around $10, $11.
$10, $11 a month, yeah. So you take that, you multiply it by 12, and you get roughly about $120 a year.
Mm-hmm. And I think that I believe that Amazon is $119.
Yeah, they raised it by an extra $20. They definitely did.
So so anywhere between there, people are going to pay for it.
They are.
Plus, it's Disney, so it's like, I'm getting it.
I will say though, that's kind of gonna put I guess it's gonna fuel DC a little bit. I would say. Mainly because you look at it and you've got All right, Netflix is this month, 112. Hulu probably around the same, 120, especially if you don't get commercials. Then you look at like Amazon, 119, so 120. Disney Plus, 120, and then suddenly you're gonna have DC Universe who's gonna be like, hey, we're 75. Come here, guys. We're cheaper.
We're gonna have the content sooner or later, but come here.
They have content. It's not easy to find, but they have content. And also, it doesn't connect I can't freaking cast it from my phone to my damn TV, which is very frustrating. And I don't know if that has to do with the app or it has to do with the freaking iPhone. I don't even know, man. It's really annoying, though.
Probably the iPhone.
Probably. Last time I called Sling, because I was having problems with casting from my phone over there. And I was on the phone with them, and I was like, hey, why do I have you here? Because for some reason, it didn't record one of my shows. And I was like, what the hell's up with this? And we ended up figuring it all out. It was fine. But I was like, why do I have you here? Why is it that, like, whenever I cast to my TV using Sling, that suddenly my phone, like, the app doesn't think that it's casting anymore? Like, the TV will cast forever. But, like, if we're watching something that you need to fast forward or rewind, it won't do it anymore.
Oh, you can't do it on the phone.
Can't do it on my phone anymore. Yeah. And they were like, yeah, which iOS are you using? I said 12. They're like, yeah, we're having problems with that.
So what did you say? 11. Yeah, we're having problems with that. 10.
I swear.
10. Why are you using 10?
I was so thinking that. They're like, we're not even compatible with 10. Sir, you must update to iOS 12. I'm having problems with it. Yeah, we are.
Get iOS 13. It's not out yet. Well, too bad.
Right. Like, I had a software update recently, and I looked at it, and I kind of briefly glanced over the bug, like what it all was correcting. It was like, it said they had to correct something for the iPad, something like this, some bugs and improvements on this stuff, this, right? So I was like, what if one of these bugs was the Sling stuff? Or maybe it was DC Universe. So I put up DC Universe. I put it up on the screen. And I was like, all right, here we go. Oh, it can't connect. Great. Okay, nope. Still screwed up. But I will tell you, Funimation now actually does cast from my phone really nicely. And what I realized recently was that
Funimation.
So Funimation now, it's an anime service. I watch anime. I've been watching a lot of My Hero Academia, which I can talk about a little bit more in channel surfing, which nobody will care about in this room other than me. So I was able to cast it though, and it was really cool because on my remote I was able to pause, and I had never been able to do that before.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
So I was like, this is cool. I want to see if I can do this with every app now. So it's cool. It just sucks though that there's some that you cannot cast. And I'm like, we live in a day and age where everything goes through our phones. Casting should be a deal. And also CBS...
Yeah, I've been able to cast forever. I mean, I had the Chromecast, but now that I have the Roku's hooked up to the TVs, I can just cast anything to the TVs.
Yeah.
This Samsung back here, because it's Samsung and I have a Samsung phone, you can just do a whole bunch of stuff with it. Just connect them and it's fine.
See, I was having problems though with iPhone and well, no, it was not an iPhone. My Vizio. I have a Vizio 4K TV, and they add different apps every now and then. So it automatically has Netflix, automatically has Hulu, automatically has Amazon Prime, and then Crackle and all these other shows, channels that I probably don't ever watch. But they recently added CBS All Access, and I'm like, cool, I own CBS All Access. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll just put that up there, and I'll be able to watch football games from there, and I won't have to stream anything from my phone or cast anything. So sure enough, I go on there and it says put in all your information. I'm like, cool, boom, 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 done. All right, what would you like to watch? And I was like, oh, I'll watch football now. And it's like, please insert all of your information again. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Let me try to watch something else. So I try to go Criminal Minds or something, put that on. It's like, please enter all your information. I'm like, motherfucker, nope, done.
Nope,
done.
I'm through.
Fix this! It's not even my phone anymore. It's just my TV's being ridiculous. Why'd you even put that app on there if I can't even use it?
I find that if I go on Twitter and just say, this is broken, why is it broken? I paid all this money for it. Someone DMs me, hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Hey!
They don't say remove my post. They're like, hey, we see you having a problem. What's going on?
I might do that. There's a couple of people,
Yeah,
a couple of companies I want to tweet out.
Yeah, companies are usually very good once you start complaining on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because once you put their name in it, a lot of people, once you hashtag them or whatever, people see it.
Yeah.
So
and they're like, oh, hey,
so
hey.
they wanna talk to you and get stuff fixed quickly.
Okay, so
unlike Activision, where I'm still waiting 6 months for something to get resolved.
I have nothing bad to say about Activision. They are a wonderful company, and they help with everything, and they are wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing bad to say. So moving on, what else are we talking about today, Rob?
The last thing we want to talk about right now, as far as the news, but this kind of bleeding into TV, more TV stuff. But Walking Dead.
Yes.
Rick Grimes is finally gone. Andrew Lincoln, I'm done. Carl's dead.
Carl.
What, Dad?
Carl.
What, Dad?
Look at me, Carl.
It's like you got that bird.
I'm gonna miss Rick Grimes actually. Like I kind of got out of Walking Dead a while ago, but Andrew Lincoln honestly was one of the best parts of that show.
He was early on.
Yeah.
I was honestly struggling through that show for the past 2 seasons. I'm like, it's time.
Yeah.
It is time for this thing to go. Now that Rick is gone, they time jumped like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
At the end of that episode. And now Judith is a 10, 11-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. She's killing things. She has like her dad's gun, or a gun like his, and a little katana like Michonne. So that she's wearing his hat, and she's a little badass in her own right. But the story's actually gotten a bit more interesting now.
Okay.
So maybe him leaving was a good thing. Now, they didn't kill the character because right after the episode aired, they said, oh, we're going to have 3 movies with Andrew Lincoln telling you the Rick Grimes story of what happened when he went away.
That's cool, but I wonder, like, is there going to be a market for the Walking Dead movies? Like, or is this just going to be an AMC movie deal?
AMC.
Like, they're not going to actually go to theaters?
No, yeah, it's not going to go to theaters.
Oh,
It's going to be a televised,
right.
like,
made for TV movies.
Yeah, so he's still going to play the character, and it's like, just to tell you what happened when he left there. They said he's never coming back to the Walking Dead TV show.
Yeah.
He's done.
I'm pretty sure he's ready to move on with his life and do something else.
I mean, initially they said he wanted to leave to just, spend more time with his children because he's working here and his family's in England.
Yeah.
So,
for those of you that don't know, Andrew Lincoln's British.
Unbelievably British.
Yeah. You want to see him act, though? Like, watch him in Love Actually.
Much like...
Loved him in Love Actually.
Much like the dude that played Sookie's brother in...
Oh, yeah, that dude's... he's Australian. Yeah, so
they say, like for British and Australians, the easiest English accent to do is country.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So they do that, and no one will know.
Yeah.
So.
Anna Paquin's also Australian.
Is she?
Yeah.
She doesn't have the accent, though. She like some of these other guys. They have a thick accent. Hers is not that strong.
Well, I haven't really heard a lot of interviews with her, but, like, I mean, there's a reason why she also had, like, a couple of, like, real southern roles. I mean, look at Rogue.
Yeah. Rogue. Sookie.
And then Sookie, yeah. Like, you don't see her in many other things that she doesn't have, like, that kind of twang to her voice.
All right. Well, Rick's gone. The show's
Rick.
actually getting a little bit better as far as I'm concerned.
I need to catch up, though.
There's a lot to catch up on. Just watch this season.
Okay.
If you stop watching like in season 4,
no.
Don't try to catch up through all of that.
I was last season. Like,
last season?
The season that just got put up on Netflix. That's where I'm at.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Like, I got through the winter. I got to the winter break, and then the next season the next half of that season started. And I just did not care.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you get a chance to work from home, like I do now, you can just pop it on and just while you're working, just have it play, and you'll kind of get the gist of what's going on.
Let's be honest, it's not hard to figure out what's going on in Walking Dead. Oh, hey, wait a second, there's a super zombie? Oh, no, it's just a regular freaking zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's still going to slowly walk over to you while you're stuck in mud? Well, why'd you get stuck in mud? I don't care, you're going to die.
But now that after last night's episode, we have zombies who are acting very weird.
Like how?
They're actually they're just milling around in certain patterns, and last night Eugene and the girl, I can't remember what her name is, the really tough badass girl, I think her name is Juanita, I can't remember for sure, but anyway, they ran into some zombies and they had to get away, and they left and they jumped off the side of this road by this little creek bed and cut themselves in mud, and the zombies are going by, and then the zombies start saying, do you see them? Where are they? Yeah, the zombies are talking.
No. Nope.
Which
Nope.
leads into the Whisperer story, which is in Walking Dead, I believe begins in Walking Dead 127.
Okay.
And you finally see the Whisperers in 130. But yeah, there's talking zombies, and there's a reason, and I'm not going to go into that. Anyone who reads the comics knows. But if you're listening to me now, you can kind of figure out what the hell's going on. So, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
So we shall move right along to...
I'm actually kind of intrigued.
You can,
I am a little bit.
Like I said, once Rick left, it was like, huh.
Well, I'm wondering, like, if they're actually going to start following the actual comics now.
Well, they are just using they're using like the villains from the comics, but as far as what the stories are, we're way past that. I mean, Rick's gone. Rick's still in the comics. Judith was never even born.
That's true. I mean, Carol died.
Yeah, Carol walked into a zombie because she just couldn't handle it anymore. Yeah. She couldn't deal with the whole zombie apocalypse. Who else? The girl Sophia never died.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I mean they're going to have to change a few things around, and they introduced 4 new characters where we'll see where it goes with that. One of them is a guy that's in the Fantastic Beasts, the human, the Muggle.
Oh, the portly gentleman.
Yeah, the portly gentleman. I can't remember his name right now, but he's one of that group, and it's like.
I'm seeing Fantastic Beasts soon, and I'm very excited.
Moving along to Superhero Rundown. Mm-hmm. Let's kick it off with Supergirl.
Oh, this is all you.
Oh boy, Supergirl. Supergirl is highly political right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you look at that show and what's going on in the country right now, it's like you have this this
Charmed.
guy.
Like Sunday nights are just like that. Like
Agent Liberty is just, it's all about America's or humans first. All these aliens are coming to our planet and blah blah blah. He turned one guy into Parasite, which is a Superman villain who touches you, he drains your powers, leaves you as a withered husk or whatever.
Didn't they like have Parasite in like the first season?
I think they did, or I know they had him in Smallville.
They had someone that,
but they had someone,
Superman had to come in and actually like
when they had the Supermax prison come down.
Yeah.
There was a picture. One of them in there was one was Despero, and another one they showed was Parasite.
Yeah.
But they just kind of the whole prison, villain of the week came down, and they just said here and never touched it again.
Okay.
They just got away from it.
Yeah,
So it was like, okay, whatever.
All right.
Flash, not much I can say about Flash other than I like it. Mm-hmm. I've gotten used to Nora.
Yeah.
In the first episode, I was not too crazy about her. As they went on, Nora's showing a bit more smarts. She is still eager and jumping into things, but with some tutelage from Flash and everyone else trying to help her out, she's she's finally thinking before she just reacts.
Yeah.
So that's the good part about that. Still not too crazy about the whole thing with Caitlyn and her daddy, with the daddy issues, and Ramon with this chick.
Yeah.
It's like, just get rid of that or resolve it. Just fix it real quick.
Yeah.
Get back to the main villain. Last villain, Spin, was someone who she would type in something to her phone, a story, and the person does it. So she typed in something like, excess kills the Flash. And her eyes just start glowing red, and she tried to kill the Flash.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, good one. Black Lightning. I like it.
Is he still preachy?
It's starting to get to that point.
Yeah.
It's just like
Well,
they did
it has
every
been
season.
starting to get that point.
I mean, they start off okay, but now they're getting into, and the preachy part is him and Anissa. Mm-hmm. They're her wanting to. She wants to show out.
Yeah.
She wants to be a hero and be like, when people start clapping, she's like, thank you, you're welcome. He's like, hey, let's get the shit done and go.
Yeah.
Stop getting up on cars and doing this and all that. And they were kind of coming to a head on that. And she was like, look, you're not going to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
So, and there was something about, well, if you're not going to listen to my rules, you're going to live in my house. It was like, fine, peace, bye. I could get money.
I mean, I thought it was weird that she was living in that house anyway. Because, like, I'm like, you're a grown woman. Well, you could go anywhere now. But
yeah, this is 2000. This is 2018. People live at home until they're like 40.
Bro, I was out of my house, my parents' house, as soon as I graduated.
I left at 18, and I was kind of around doing odd stuff, just like really going nowhere. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to join the military like I wanted to do before. So I just joined the military.
Thank you for your service.
So,
full circle.
Full circle. There it was. Arrow is still in prison, which I love. They did not do the Flash Barry Allen. We're pushing the Speed Force. In the next episode, we're taking out the Speed Force.
Good.
In half an hour or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The Arrow's gotten so deep. He's going further into the prison. He's going to like super max to meet some dude, the Demon, that is going to give him something on Diaz, I believe it is. Now,
interesting.
I didn't watch the last season, so I'm kind of catching up watching this season. One thing I love about this season, which I started to hate by the third season of Arrow, was the flash forward. Mm-hmm. They're flashing forward, showing you what's going on in the city with Roy and Ollie's son, which is William.
Yeah.
Now you have Dinah and Zoe. Wild Dog's daughter is now working together.
Nice.
As heroes. So, beautiful girl too, gorgeous. But yeah, I really like that part. I'm like, okay, I'm interested in Arrow again. And I can see me watching this for 3 seasons before I get sick of that gimmick.
Yeah.
Then, what are you going to do? They're going to do it for like 2 more seasons, then we got to find a new way to flash something.
We're going to flash present.
We're going to flash to somewhere else with someone talking to whatever. So yeah, Arrow's fine. Legends Tomorrow.
I didn't watch this most recent episode. Well, actually, I did. I did watch it.
With the UK, where there was a shapeshifter with a group of young punks or whatever.
So I didn't watch this last episode.
Okay. The one you saw was with the one with the fairy godmother.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the one I watched.
I like the mystical, demonic creatures that they have coming out. First, it was a unicorn, and they kept talking about the Woodstock incident where thousands of people were killed. This unicorn was goring people and eating their hearts.
Yeah.
And then the fairy godmother was like really evil, but protecting this one girl. Is like, whatever you want there, I'll do. And she says, like, get them away from me. And she would just murder people.
Done. Yeah.
And Constantine tried to switch bodies with her at some point. She was like, I'm not switching with you. I know who's coming for you. So, yeah, he's in trouble. But again, Legends, I can't really say too much. I'm not going to go real deep into this, but they're still good.
Yeah.
I still like them. I'm even starting to like Ray.
Oh.
Ray is a character I've never really
Yeah,
liked.
you've hated Ray for a while now.
So I was like, why did they get rid of him? Kill him. Get him off of the show. But yeah, Ray is coming into his own. I mean, the last episode is basically all about him with this group. So we will see where they go from here. But the creatures that they're fighting so far are hilarious. Constantine and Dominic. Well, not Dominic. That's his real name. Heatwave.
Oh, okay.
Their interactions are perfect because they're damn near the same person. And Heatwave does not like him, and he's like, I don't like guys with ties. It's like, he says something that they're trying to choke themselves, some shit like that. It was just hilarious. Their interaction together is just perfect, and Constantine doesn't give a crap about him. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go over here and do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's done. The Gifted. I'm not going to say anything about The Gifted at all because of this guy and BC.
Yeah, so we do
a whole show about
that. We do a weekly show called Gifted Talkers that's all about the gifted. BC and I have actually started watching it during, like, live, and then recording immediately after. So you'll find it in the mornings of the following day, unless BC feels the need to, like, actually edit that night. So
no.
But yeah, so Gifted Talkers, check it out. It's going to be on Cinelinks.com every at least Wednesday.
And the last show we have is Titans.
Yeah, I love Titans. Titans, man.
I did not watch this last episode, but I'm just kind of watching just because it's there.
Bro, Titans is my religious weekly Friday show now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Man, I thought I would be so in when they did the Hawk and Dove episode because I loved them. It took me forever to watch it. When I did, I was just like,
I think your expectations were too high.
Probably. Yeah.
Tell us about the show. I've embraced the fact that this is not the Teen Titans that we are so used to.
Oh, yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, like, they are so dark, and it is great to watch.
There are people like, these aren't heroes, they're doing this and that.
Love it.
I'm like, get over it.
No, it's great. I'm going to totally spoil it for you. If you haven't watched Titans already, there's going to be a lot of spoilers. So anyway, what happens is that, the group is finally together, and they're like, okay, we're going to start, training, try to get together and try to figure out how to do this. Meanwhile, the nuclear family is like, all right, we're going to go over and find them, and we're going to get them and get Rachel and take her back because the main guy is threatening to kill them by, like, blowing up their heads. So, meanwhile, they're all practicing. They're, using up their skills. And, Starfire uses her fire blast, but also makes it known that she is weak at night. Very interesting. Because her power comes from the sun.
Really?
Yeah. That's what we're going with, I guess, in this new tale.
Oh,
we still haven't gotten to the point of that she may be an alien or maybe isn't an alien. We're still kind of trying to figure that out. Then, Gar shows that Beast Boy shows that he can turn into a tiger. And everybody's like, holy crap, that's awesome. That's pretty amazing. But I'm still waiting for him to actually turn into something else that's not a tiger. Which makes me think that maybe Budget was like, we can only afford a tiger. As far as Raven, she's good. She's still just, trying to figure out her powers, whatever. I feel like we're going to go that route for a while.
Yeah, it's going to take forever with her.
Yeah, which is fine. But at the end, not the end, but at the end of the training session, they're like, you need to show us your abilities, talking to Robin. And Robin's like, I can keep you guys alive. And that's it. Doesn't show anything. That's it. So they end up going to this motel, or they're at this motel. And that, one evening, the nuclear family with their new dad comes in. They've all taken their shots, and they're about to go in and, beat the hell out of everybody. So everybody's fighting one another. Well, before that, Robin and Starfire had sex. It was great. You didn't actually see the sex, but you know what? I'm okay with them already having sex.
Just like that.
Already, yeah, totally. There was a whole lot of attraction, and I bought in. I'm like, yes, I'm in for this. Let's do it. So then the nuclear family comes in. They're all fighting. They're getting at each other, and everybody gets their ass kicked. Then finally, they're all outside, and they're all trying to figure out oh my god, how are we gonna survive? And then suddenly, Dick dresses up like Robin. Everybody's like, holy crap! He's actually Robin. He's been Robin this whole time. Oh my god. And then Robin kicks everybody's ass, capture everybody, and then they put them all in there. Robin finds their phone, figures out where their main guy is, goes all the way to like Chicago, goes into the hotel. As soon as like they see that he's there, he goes click, blows up all of the heads of the nuclear family. And then what's great is that Starfire walks in and she goes, "Oh, Dick's gonna think I did it." Like, it's just great. Like, I love it. But what's awesome about the end of that episode that makes me really excited for this next one is that they introduce Jason Todd. And the next episode is entitled Jason Todd. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm excited for this.
That's the one where everyone sees the two of them talking together, and I guess he's like, "Why'd you leave Batman?" or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah. Like, wait, there are two. Wait, if you're Robin, who's he? Like, I love it.
That's it for Titans?
That's it for Titans. So
That's it for Titans.
Next week, it's going to be Jason Todd and Robin, and they're going to go, on this epic adventure, like this bro trip. Two Robins taking out some enemy from Gotham. It's going to be great.
I can't wait to see that fight, because the way that Dick Grayson fights and Jason Todd is supposed to be worse. If they shoot up and they fight together, somebody's gonna die.
It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. Like, I'm really pumped for this, just because I know the Jason Todd character. We obviously know what he becomes, so I'm like, yeah, let's get here. Let me show some dark signs. Like, I want to see him actually put a hood up and be like, what? No, you put that hood down, Jason Todd. It's too early. Like, I'm so ready. I love this show. I really do. I am in.
Okay, well, you're all hyped for it. I mean, I probably need to start all over again. Well, watch from episode 2 on, because for some, it's just not doing it for me.
Yeah.
But that's me. All right, so next up, we got Channel Surfing.
Channel Surfing.
Here we are, Channel Surfing, where we talk about what we saw on TV and really liked. It could be anything, not just superhero-based or sci-fi and whatever. And you want to start this one off?
Bro, I've been watching My Hero Academia. So excited. Yes, I have joined the group of people of anime people who just watch the most basic shit. But it's great. Like, I actually really like it. And what made me really start wanting to watch it are two reasons. One, because this guy, ACH, from Texas, he's a wrestling fan. Or he's a wrestler, I should say. He's a wrestler. And he's been talking about it a lot lately. And I was like, oh, man, okay, I've been really wanting to watch it. And then they're actually making a My Hero Academia movie. And I was like, okay, I really need to get into this show.
A live action
movie?
Like
a live action movie. So it's like,
for the cinema, or are they putting it on Netflix like they do with everything else? Cinema. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So I was like, okay, I really, really want to check this out. So I started watching it. Well, I go to VRV to start watching it. Finally, I guess I realized that VRV does not have Funimation on there anymore. So I was like, okay, well, let me go to Funimation. Let me see how much theirs is. It's like $5 a month. So I was like, all right, cool, sign me up. Let's do it. So I started watching My Hero Academia. Oh my god! I watched 12 episodes back to back.
That good?
It's so good. I love it.
Well, you like anime.
I love it.
You're an anime head.
It's all about superheroes, though, and it's about this world where everybody's got a power.
Oh,
is it
really?
Yes. This one kid does not have a power, and all he wants to do in this world is be a hero. Then he meets his actual idol, his hero, and finds out things about him that you wouldn't normally know, because you think, oh, he's just the face, he's just this guy, he's just this all-powerful peace being.
Well, yeah, then you find out that he's an alcoholic and a wife beater or something.
Well, no. You find out that he has limits to his power, and that what you see is just a mask. What he actually is this scrawny dude that his power is allows him to become this jacked, all powerful being.
So freaking Shazam.
Nah, it's different. It actually is very different.
All right.
But he's got all these different powers, and then you find out that he is gonna be this kid is gonna become the successor to him and get all of his powers, and it's because his quirk allows him to pass on the power to other people. But in order for him to like actually earn all these powers and to grow, he has to go to this Academia UA to become this powerful guy. And meanwhile, you meet all of these other heroes, all these other characters, and each one of them has a platform, and they have their own powers, and you show them off. And so it's just great. I love the balance of the show. I love how there are obvious weaknesses to all of these abilities, and everybody is just so unique. It's just so interesting. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, my God, like, the man who created this show, which I will not even try to butcher his name, I'm like, he is a freaking genius. Like, it's just an incredible show. And if you haven't gotten into My Hero Academia, you should definitely watch it. There are a lot of seasons available on Funimation. If you had VRV, unfortunately, it's not, Funimation's not on there anymore, but you can always go Crunchyroll because VRV is on there. Or Crunchyroll's on VRV. The problem with Funimation now versus VRV is that a lot of the Funimation shows on VRV had more episodes than are on Funimation now. It's the weirdest thing. I don't get it because I'm a big Black Clover fan, and I had gotten to a point where I was watching on a weekly basis. Like, I was caught up. So I go on there to watch, and of course Funimation's not there anymore, so I go to Funimation, and it's like freaking like 20 episodes behind.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the show actually showed up for me on Hulu.
Well, look and see if it's a sub or a dub.
It came up in my dub.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you can check it out on Hulu too.
It came up in my recommended things.
Yeah.
It just keeps seeing all the time, so I was like, stop recommending this show to me. But
I love it.
They have three seasons.
Yeah. And I'm currently in season 1 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Season 1, 26. Season 2, 50 episodes. Jesus.
It's a lot. I'm going to watch every damn one of those.
It's like freaking Naruto right there.
Dude, Naruto is amazing. I need to finish Naruto Shippuden, and then I would like to start Boruto, but
I'm not even trying anymore. Once Sasuke and Naruto's fight lasted like 1 month for me, I was like, just like Dragon Ball Z, I'm like, I'm done.
Bro, these are pivotal moments.
Yeah.
Sasuke versus Naruto when they used to be good friends, and now suddenly they're have to fight each other, and it's like this epic clash. Bro, nah, man. You don't love yourself.
Fight and get it over with.
No.
Go 2 episodes.
I need to remember everything that happened in the last episode.
You're going to have a fight, and then a filler episode, then a fight, and then the fight with filler, and then a filler episode with the fight.
Look,
like, come on!
I won't lie to you. I hate filler. I really do. It's the most annoying crap in the world. Problem is, I'm like, I will watch all of it just so that way I've watched every single episode because, like, in my mind, like, I am collecting episodes. It's really bad. But,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. The one I've been watching has been Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just going to stop at Fear.
No.
I was like, what's that show?
No. Fear was a movie with Mark Wahlberg way back in the day. Reese Witherspoon was awesome. Anyway, yeah, Fear the Walking Dead, I watched the first season and I was like, it's okay. I watched a little bit of the second season, and then at that point I was like, you know what? This is just too slow moving for me.
Yeah.
But now that they're in the 4th season, and like I said, work from home, I just slapped that sucker on and let it play. It is actually pretty freaking good.
Nice.
And again, I was kind of getting tired of the whole zombie genre with The Walking Dead, and watching this is like, it's more like the people. They're actually, because I mean this thing is when the whole zombie apocalypse first starts out. So yeah, you're dealing more with the people within the apocalypse than actual zombies. Like, I mean, The Walking Dead, yeah, you got to deal with the people, but there's a lot of freaking zombies around.
Yeah.
This one, there's one where you have like this rancher who has his community, and the American Indians, where apparently there was some disputes with them in court before, and he took land from them, and now they're like, okay, we're coming back for our land. And there was a hell of a war, and that was season 3.
Okay.
And the main character for that, Madison Clark, she turns out to be, she's almost like Carol. Mm-hmm. anything to protect my family, help my family. As long as it benefits me and my family, I'll do it. She has murdered so many people. Just
Good
like
on her.
this guy talking to her, and he's like, "You couldn't do this, and that. You made me," and hit him in the head with a hammer, and then finished the job. I was like, "You go, girl, yes." Now we're in season. I started season 4 today, and it's where Morgan from The Walking Dead left the Alexandria community that they were in, and he just started traveling across country.
Yeah.
You know, he has his mental issues where he even says in one of the episodes, I stay for a while, I get to know people, and then I lose people, and I lose myself.
Yeah.
So he had to get up and he left, and he's not with running around with these folks, and it's like I said, it's good. I want to get to this, and I'm honestly looking forward to season 5.
Interesting. All right.
So yeah, I mean, if you aren't watching Fear the Walking Dead, you thought it was crap in like season 2. Season 2 is kind of slow, but you power through it. Season 3 is magnificent, and season 4 so far, I'm loving it. So yeah,
Nice.
And I'm not because of Morgan, but because of the other characters. And some shit happened with I was like, no. Anyway, yeah.
All right. All right. Sounds good.
So yeah. All right. That's all the show we got. We are done. Wanted to be quick, but it's not. However, I do want to mention that I am giving away a DVD, well, not DVD, Blu-ray of Mile 22. So all you have to do is like, comment, and be subscribed. Hit subscribe on this thing. You got to be subscribed, leave a comment, and that's your entry into winning this Blu-ray. Like I had a guy where Howard, if you're out there and you're watching, enjoy that Solo Blu-ray DVD.
Nice. Thanks
set.
for that.
So yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. We really appreciate all of that. And, you know, if you guys ever have an opinion or any thoughts on any of the stuff we're talking about, or maybe you have a television show that you would like to be talked about more,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
if-
tweet
if-
us at Channel Control.
Yeah, to choose that channel control on the Twitters,
Or comment below.
or you can look over on Channel Control TV on Instagram and see whatever picture I put up there. I'm trying to get some more stuff up there. I'm trying to be more with that, but you know, shit happens.
Well,
Put
news
yourself
to
over,
me.
buddy. Put yourself over, buddy.
Yeah, you can find me on all social media at Move the Joystick. Don't forget to check out Cinelinx.com. Pretty soon I'm going to have my reviews for both Hitman 2 and Spyro Reignited Trilogy. 2 games I've been very excited about all year long. I can't talk. Yeah, go check out those. And also I'll have a review up later this week about Fantastic Beasts 2.
When are you seeing that?
Wednesday.
With?
Kevin.
Goodbye. I have to have a talk with him about, you know,
Loyalty!
team stuff and
Oh,
loyalty.
team stuff.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
That's it. Okay. Goodbye, folks. See you later.